Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Flow Podcast Official. I'm so happy you're here today. Whether you're listening while walking, cooking, relaxing at home, or getting ready for bed, thank you for spending your time with me. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most powerful habits for learning English, but it's also one of the most overlooked. That habit is reading. When people think about improving their English, they usually focus on speaking or listening. They want to have conversations, understand movies, or speak more fluently. Those skills are very important, but reading quietly improves all of them at the same time. Let me ask you a simple question. When was the last time you read something in English? If your answer is not recently, don't worry. Many English learners feel the same way. Some think reading is boring, while others believe they need to understand every single word before they can enjoy a book. But that's not true. Reading isn't about understanding every word. It's about understanding the main idea and enjoying the journey. Imagine you're reading a short story. You see a few new words, but instead of stopping to use a dictionary every minute, you keep reading. Slowly, the story helps you understand those words naturally. This is called learning through context, and it's one of the best ways to build your vocabulary. The more you read, the more familiar English becomes. Your brain starts recognizing common words, useful expressions, and natural sentence patterns. After a while, you don't have to translate everything into your native language. You begin thinking directly in English. Reading also strengthens your memory. Every story asks you to remember characters, places, and events. This gives your brain a gentle workout, making it easier to remember new vocabulary and grammar. Another wonderful benefit is that reading helps you relax. In today's busy world, we're always looking at our phones or switching between different tasks. Reading slows everything down. It gives your mind a chance to focus on one story and one idea at a time. And here's something many learners don't realize. Reading can actually improve your speaking. Every book gives your brain thousands of examples of natural English. Later, when you start speaking, those words and sentence patterns come back much more easily. So if you want to improve your English naturally, make reading part of your daily routine. You don't need to read for an hour every day. Even 10 or 15 minutes can make a big difference if you stay consistent. One of the most common questions English learners ask is, what should I read? The answer is simple. Read something that you truly enjoy. If you like mystery stories, read mystery books. If you enjoy travel, read travel blogs or articles. If you're interested in business, read simple business books. The topic doesn't matter as much as your interest. When you enjoy what you're reading, you'll naturally want to keep reading, and that's where real progress happens. Another important tip is to choose books that match your English level. Don't start with a very difficult novel if you're still a beginner. If every page has too many unknown words, you'll probably feel frustrated and stop reading. Instead, choose books that you can understand most of the time. It's perfectly fine if you don't know every word. In fact, that's how learning happens. Every new page gives you another chance to meet new vocabulary in a natural way. Try not to stop every time you find a new word. First, read the whole sentence and try to guess the meaning from the context. Sometimes the next sentence explains it, and sometimes the story itself gives you enough clues. This trains your brain to think in English instead of depending on a dictionary all the time. Another habit that can help you a lot is reading aloud. When you read aloud, you're practicing 4 skills at the same time. You're reading, speaking, listening, and improving your pronunciation. You hear your own voice, notice where you make mistakes, and become more comfortable speaking English. At first, reading aloud might feel a little strange, but don't worry. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Even reading aloud for 5 or 10 minutes each day can improve your confidence. Reading also helps you become a better writer. Every book teaches you how English sentences are connected, how ideas flow from one paragraph to another, and how native speakers express their thoughts. Without realizing it, you begin using better vocabulary and writing more naturally. Remember, learning English is not a race. You don't have to finish a book in 1 week or learn hundreds of words every day. What matters most is consistency. Reading a few pages every day is much more effective than reading for 3 hours only once a month. Before we finish today's episode, let's quickly review a few useful words. Context means the words or situation that help you understand something. Consistency means doing something regularly over time. Vocabulary means all the words you know in a language. Confidence means believing in yourself and your abilities. Try using these words in your own English sentences this week. The more you use them, the easier they'll become to remember. As we come to the end of today's episode, I want you to remember one simple idea. Every page you read is helping you become a better English learner. You may not notice the improvement immediately, but day by day, your vocabulary grows, your grammar becomes more natural, and your confidence gets stronger. So today, make one small promise to yourself. Find a simple English book, a short story, or even an interesting article, and spend just 10 or 15 minutes reading. That small habit can create a big change over the next few months. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to English Flow Podcast Official, and share it with someone who is also learning English. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What are you reading in English these days, or which book would you like to read next? Until next time, keep reading, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. Every page you read brings you one step closer to speaking English with confidence. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode of English Flow Podcast Official.